Jack Palance was a Hollywood legend whose career spanned over 5 decades. He was known for his rugged good looks, deep voice, and intense performances that left audiences spellbound. From playing tough guy roles in westerns and film noir to portraying complex characters in dramas and comedies, Palance was a versatile actor who could hold his own against some of the biggest names in the industry. However, as with many great stories, Palance's life was not without its share of challenges and setbacks. In his final days, the actor faced health issues that would ultimately lead to his untimely passing. Despite the sadness that surrounded his end, Palance's life was one of extraordinary accomplishments and remarkable resilience, both on and off the screen. In this article, we will explore the final days and sad ending of Jack Palance, as well as reflect on the amazing life that he lived. Jack Palance, born Vladimir Palahniuk, had a humble beginning. He was born on February 18, 1919 in Latimer Mines, Pennsylvania, to Ukrainian immigrants Ivan and Anna, who had 6 children. His father worked in coal mines, and as a youngster, Palance followed in his footsteps, working in coal mines as well. But Palance had a fighting spirit that went beyond the mines. In the late 1930s, he discovered professional boxing and decided to pursue it. He fought under the name Jack Brazzo and quickly found success in the ring, winning 15 consecutive victories. However, his promising career in boxing came to an abrupt end when he suffered a severe injury that forced him to quit. Despite this setback, Palance refused to let it define him. He turned his attention to acting and began studying the craft. Jack Palance was not only a successful actor, but he was also a war hero. During World War II, he served in the United States Army Air Forces as a bomber pilot. Despite the risks involved, Palance bravely carried out his duties, but he was not immune to the dangers of war. He suffered injuries while serving and was awarded a Good Conduct Medal for his services. In 1944, Palance was honorably discharged from duty and returned home to begin a new chapter in his life. He enrolled at Stanford University, where he pursued his passion for theater. However, he didn't let his studies get in the way of earning a living. Palance worked odd jobs, including being a cook, lifeguard, and even a waiter to support himself during his college years. During this time, he also worked for a radio station, honing his skills in voice acting and broadcasting. Palance's dedication and hard work paid off when he graduated from Stanford University and began his acting career. Jack Palance's journey to becoming a successful actor began on stage in 1947. He made his debut in the play The Big Two, directed by Robert Montgomery. This was just the beginning of his impressive career. In the same year, Palance played the character Stanley Kowalski in the Broadway play A Streetcar Named Desire. The play was a huge success, and Palance's performance was praised by both critics and audiences. It wasn't long before Hollywood took notice of Palance's talent. In 1950, he made his film debut in Panic in the Streets, playing the role of a gangster. His performance was impressive, and it led him to being offered a long-time contract with 20th Century Fox. But Palance's success never went to his head. He remained grounded and grateful for the opportunities that came his way. He often spoke of the hard work and dedication that went into his craft, and he never took his talent for granted. Jack Palance continued to make a name for himself in Hollywood, starring in several successful films throughout the 1950s. In 1952, he starred alongside Joan Crawford in the thriller Sudden Fear. Palance played the role of a homicidal husband who stalked his wife, showcasing his ability to portray complex and disturbing characters. The following year, Palance took on another classic character, playing the gunfighter Jack Wilson in the movie Shane. Palance's impressive performance in this role earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. In both Sudden Fear and Shane, Palance brought a sinister energy to his performances, perfecting his trademark look of a menacing and ruthless villain. His tall stature and menacing grin only added to his on-screen presence. Palance's success in these films cemented his status as a Hollywood bad guy, but his talent and versatility as an actor couldn't be denied. He continued to impress audiences with his performances in films such as The Big Knife and Attack, earning critical acclaim and solidifying his place in Hollywood history. Jack Palance was a prominent figure in Hollywood during the 1950s, known for his portrayal of villainous characters. However, he also demonstrated his range as an actor with roles in various films. In 1953, Palance broke from his usual typecasting and played a heroic character in Flight to Tangier. 2 years later, he played a robber with a heart of gold in I Died a Thousand Times, earning praise from audiences despite the film's lack of commercial success. In 1957, Palance won an Emmy Award for his performance in the teleplay Requiem for a Heavyweight, showcasing his acting talent beyond the big screen. Despite his success in Hollywood, Palance decided to move to Europe during the peak of his career. He continued to act in foreign films and even landed the lead role in The Man Inside, produced by London-based Warwick Films. In the 1960s, Jack Palance ventured into the Italian cinema and appeared in several movies such as Sword of the Conqueror, The Last Judgment, and Night Train to Milan. He continued to expand his repertoire with his performance as a Hollywood producer in the French movie Le Mépris. Despite finding success abroad, Palance eventually returned to the US and starred in the television series The Greatest Show on Earth from 1963 to 1964. He also had a supporting role in the popular film The Professionals. In Che, Palance portrayed the Cuban leader Fidel Castro, displaying his versatility as an actor. Although the film itself did not receive great reviews, Palance's performance was highly praised. Throughout his career, Palance demonstrated his ability to play both villainous and heroic roles. He continued to challenge himself with diverse roles, leaving a lasting impression on the film industry. Jack Palance was a versatile actor who played many famous characters on both the big and small screen. His performances in thrillers like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Dracula made him popular among the common household. Although he had made his name playing villains, Jack Palance's transition to comedy brought him great success. He starred in the 1991 movie City Slickers, playing the cowboy character Curly Washburn. His incredible performance in the film earned him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. In addition to his successful acting career, Jack Palance was married twice and had 3 children. Jack Palance, the legendary actor known for his sinister smile and imposing figure, passed away on November 10, 2006, at the age of 87. Sadly, he had suffered a stroke. Palance was a beloved figure in Hollywood, and he was honored with a star on the famous Hollywood Walk of Fame. He will always be remembered as one of the most talented actors of his generation, and his contributions to the film industry will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Jack Palance.